In a world filled with paws, there's a tower 1488 feet high off the ground. Two unlikely allies will meet and produce the dankest podcast known to man. Starring DeMarcus Leibowitz, a cast-out black Jew bent on revenge, power, and menthol cigarettes.
You know what, Ken? I find these racist insinuations to be problematic, and quite frankly, I'm sick of it.
And Ken, the man in the great white hat, who wasn't clever enough to come up with an origin story.
I needn't worry about that, DeMarcus. I mustn't take abuse from an eggkike. Tell me, which will you loose first? Your shekels or your cigarettes?
Throughout history, man has grappled with vast complexities in life. Without a single unified voice, whites are left searching for answers to the unknown. Now, two men with the grit and willpower to drag the race to glory whether it likes it or not, now comes from the nation of Fascistan, Intersectional, alt-right.
It wasn't intellectuals who gave us the courage to undertake this gigantic task, but I can reveal this. We found courage because we encountered in this land two classes: country people and white workers. Perhaps some of you here are unable to forgive us because we just smashed the globalist parties, but my friends, we have severely hampered the ability of the other parties to operate. Our great time has only begun. Our people have awakened. We have won power in this country. Now we must win over the country's people. I know, comrades, that it must have been difficult at times when you were desiring change which didn't come fast enough. Time and again, we tilted and made appeal to never slacken, never tire, never lose faith, and never to surrender. To continue the struggle. You mustn't act in your own interests. You must give in. You must submit yourself to this overwhelming need to obey. You must endure this no longer. We have been validated, and beyond this validation of our hard work and dedication must be a temptation to rest and enjoy this victory. You must not do this either. We cannot adopt the successful tactics of the left and enjoy our gains. Old fighters, remember, we slackened in the 90s, and what you young men and women contend with now. For that I can proffer you no explanation, and no excuse will do. That time is past. We are awake, we are aware, and we have not only taken the left's tactics, but mastered them. We will hold on to nothing. I never want to hear that we're holding our lines. We're not holding on to anything, comrades. Let the Marxists do that. Step forward, those who will serve, for our army will be raised. Hour by hour, more rapidly we grow. Even now, I have proudest hope that one day the hour is coming when our disparate groups will become battalions of true frogmen as we learn to serve our interests. We have broken the chains set so heavily upon our shoulders. This last week was our first Great Brothers War, fought in trenches to what felt like static conclusion. No longer. We won. Not akin to that past tragedy, we drew together and comrades and brave fighters in a new battlefield. We have grown beyond static lines. Fire your memes, comrades, and maneuver. Suppress the dissonance and fire for effect. Fire with the same ferocity with which you so adeptly helped keep these demons at bay. Keep the left's head down and encircle them. Maneuver closer and destroy your targets. In time, we will fight them from the air, the sea, and coordinate in a way that would make Almighty God take notice. We will never cease. We are emboldened many, where once we were only few. The initiative and the high ground belongs to us now. We are never going to let it go, because I don't intend to pay for the same real estate twice.
You're listening to Intersectional Alt-Right, where we combat the fear of a white world, which plays into the insecurities that further the appropriation of white culture, traditions, folk ways, history, and language. And today with me, as always, is the man who's widely regarded as the greatest orator in the alt-right, the executive producer of the podcast, and my good buddy, Ken. Say hello, Ken.
Hello, everyone. Good evening to you.